What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for my first official GSPro round here as part of the 3 to T series using my brand new Square Golf launch monitor. And I thought it was fitting. The first video I ever did was Georgia Golf Club, aka Augusta, when I first got GSPro. So I figured, still haven't built up the confidence here, especially without ceiling protection, to swing driver in here. So I figured it would be fitting if we started off with a similar course, which for today's video is going to be Georgia 3s in Magnolia, Georgia. Course designer on this one is DP Roberts. There's naming issues, so I'll have to call it this. But basically, this is the Augusta Par 3 course for anyone that was curious out there. But we're going to see how we can do here. Basically, today, I took some time and I put all the club stickers on all my clubs. So I'm going to be using just a regular Callaway ball here. And while I think about it, I am going to have, this is a brand new one I just took out of the sleeve. I'm going to put one over here. Hopefully I remember to use it for my wedge shots, just because the 56 and my 60, I don't know if the camera will necessarily be able to pick it up, but I got these on Amazon. Basically, they're forged wedges. They were cheap, but I really, really like them. Definitely will buy these again. Highly recommend them. But basically, they have, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, maybe a little bit. You see they almost have that fingerprint design. They have really, really sharp grooves, and they have a milled face. So all that to say, they absolutely, I mean, it's a double-edged sword. I really like the performance of them. You get a ton of spin, a lot of control, but they tear the cover off the ball really easy. So I'm going to use a beat-up one that I have over there, if I can remember, for my wedge shots, and then basically approach wedge through eventually like driver and whatnot. I'll use just these newer balls. And I was planning on using the Square proprietary dotted balls from driver to approach wedge, but now with these club stickers I can still get side spin, and I can save those if I really need to use them, and beat up and tear up regular balls that I can just go buy at Walmart or Golf Galaxy, Dick's Sporting Goods, whatever, Amazon. So it is nice. You can use whatever balls you want, and you can still get all the club data, all the side spin numbers with these club stickers. So let's go ahead and get into it. The flyover, before I fired up GSPro here, there was a slight update. I don't know if they fixed a bug or whatnot, but it did update it. And what I have noticed is there are some, the flyovers are a little bit different. And while I remember, right before this, I just did a little bit of a test on GSPro altitude, what I thought was the best. For right now, this is subject to change, but for right now, I'm settled on 2,500 feet on the altitude. With the Garmin, I was using 2,000. When you go over from the Square, using the Square connector to GSPro, it defaults back down to 0. So basically within Square, there's 3 options for the balls you can select: 0%, 5%, or 10%, which is a distance ball. So far in my testing, it seems like 5 and 10% is the closest for me within Square. Square so far seems like the 10% distance ball. I know other people like Golfy kind of concur with that. They feel like that's the most accurate distance-wise, but you get some different rollouts, some different bounces and whatnot within GSPro. So for right now, I originally started at 5,000, which for every 1,000 feet of altitude gives you 2% of distance. So I wanted to match up the 10%. That seemed like a little bit high at 5,000, so I brought it down to 4, 3, and then the test I just did right before this one, I went 0 feet on the altitude or elevation within GSPro, just for those people like Bogeyman Bill wanted me to do it. He does a lot of SGT rounds, and you're not able to change any of the altitude. You basically have to play with what they give you. I think the 0 is a little bit too low. 1,000 was still a little bit too low. 2,000 was close, but for me, it seemed like right between 2,000 and 3,000 was the best, hence why I'm at 2,500. But just wanted to note that, be straight up with you guys, not trying to hide or deceive you with anything. And plus, you can see up here, the carry raw, that's going to be the carry coming directly from the Square, and then carry game is with, like, this one has a foot of downslope, so that's going to be with the elevation within the actual game for the hole we're playing, on top of that 2,500 feet of altitude. But first hole, par 3, 121. Take a look at the flyover. I don't know why they're a little bit shaky. Like, you see how like the camera's kind of shaking? That's not on your end. That's how it looks on here too, which is a little bit strange. There was a couple courses I did that seemed a little bit smoother. I don't know what the deal is with that, if they're going to fix it or not. But first hole, par 3, 121 down a foot. So I'm going to hit like a 3/4 pitching wedge, and we'll see what we get out of here. Oh, and again, sorry, we're little bit long intro here, but 3 to T series, getting back into it here. First time doing it in this new indoor setup with the square. The 3 to T series, as the name implies, I'm playing 3 holes per course. Mainly, it's the first hole, the 9th hole, and the 18th, in the attempt to play every single course within GSPro. For this course, it's only 9 holes, so I'm doing 1, 5, and 9. And part of this series, which I got to get back into, whatever course and whatever video throughout the week, Monday through Sunday, I post. Whatever course for the 3 to T series is the most popular, I come out and do a full 18-hole live stream for that particular course. So if you guys like one more than the other, basically you guys cast your vote just by viewership, but it helps if you like the video, comment if you want to see me play a full 18 at one particular course. But here we go. About a 3/4 pitch and wedge, 120. Pin was in the front left, so I don't mind being a little bit long on this. A little bit chunky. Hopefully that goes a little. All right, a little bit short, despite grabbing a little bit extra club. And now, with the square, doing this, we're going to be putting. So, still very, very, very new to simulator putting. First time I've ever putted on a simulator was when I got the square a few days ago. So this is definitely going to be an adjustment period. And eventually I'll have to bring my... Well, actually, we're not even on the green. Never mind. A little bit, put the cart before the horse on that one. We're going to have to chip it. But I am going to be putting on these. And I'll probably have to bring my keyboard and mouse over here. It's probably mainly going to be when I get a better projector so I can actually see the break on the greens and whatnot. But I'll start lining up putts based on what I see for a break line and actually be able to putt here to really amp up the simulated golf. But 5 yards here. We're in the fairway, so no reduction within GSPro. We are at a 6.7 upslope, so it's going to launch a little bit higher, land a little bit softer, and 0.5, so it's going to come out a fraction right. So we'll just aim over here to the left a little bit and try to carry this the best that I can, about 2-3 yards. Not bad. Take that, should be a par. Flying over to the 5th hole here, even through 1. 5th hole, par 3, 137, up just shy of 8 feet. So we'll call it 3 yards. We'll call it 140. I'm going to go choke down 9-iron, most likely, once we take a look at this flyover and see where the pin placement is. Still shaky. It's like there's like a motor on the flyovers. It's like very jittery. I don't know what the deal is with that. All right, pin was middle backish, but I guess we'll go right at it. I've been kind of starting these a little bit right and kind of drawing them a little bit, so we'll go right there, and we're gonna go choke down 9-iron, try to hit it usually towards my like 140, 145 number. I'm not sure. I'd have to really hit a pitching wedge pretty hard to get that there. So I think 9-iron here, choke down 9. That is the club. Decent strike. Start a little bit left. Should fade back a little. Bounce right. All right, I'll take that. Good distance. We're going to have a little bit of 11-foot putt here. And like I mentioned with the club stickers, I put them on every single club I have in my bag, driver all the way down to putter. So I was getting a few misreads with my putting. I'm wondering if the sticker, this is the first time hitting a putt with the sticker on here. Right there, I know this is a kind of dual material shaft, but the sticker is right there, just that metallic sticker. We'll see if that solves it, some of it for me, and we can get back to having the square register. I still don't think, I've hit thousands of shots so far. I don't think if the square says ready, it's in the hitting area, the green light's on, literally don't think it's missed a single shot, like an actual shot, but it seems like the putting, for whatever reason, sometimes it, I'd probably say it's about 75%. I'm sure it's user error from my setup and how I have things. There's probably something I need to tweak, but there's been cases where probably every 3 out of 4 putts register, and then every probably around about there, 1 out of every 4 putts I have to hit again. But 11 feet. Oh! That was a good putt. We hit the cup, but it didn't drop. And it registered, so we'll take the par. That was close to being a bird there. Really what I should do is get a separate golf ball altogether. So I have a wedge golf ball that like maybe that soccer ball or something that I can tell. So I have a feeling I'm going to start mixing up the the good brand new golf ball with the chewed up wedge one. But even through two, third and final hole, ninth hole, par 3, 141 over some water here, down about 3 yards. So we're at 138 territory. See what we're working with the flyover. Smoother smoother on this one. Pins back left. So a little bit short wouldn't be too bad. I'm thinking full pitch and wedge. And aim towards the fatter part of the green over here. Hopefully we don't overdo the fade. So yeah, 141, 138. And again, I don't mind being a little bit short. I could go choke down 9-iron again, which I guess maybe I talked myself out of the pitch and wedge. We'll go choke down 9, because that last one I hit was, I think, like 138. So we'll try the choke down 9, see if we can put this kind of close. If not, we'll have a putt. A little bit thin, 129 from the square. Sit. All right, that's going to be a bird. So, for the first ever Square Golf Launch Monitor indoor 3-to-tee video from Georgia Threes in Magnolia, Georgia. Course designer, aka this was the Georgia or the Augusta Par 3, but again for naming issues. Course designer on this one was DP Roberts. Awesome job by the course designer per usual. We ended up with a 1 under score throughout the 3 holes. So par on 1, par on 5, birdie on 9, decent choke down 9-iron there, 142 total. So usually I play that choke down 9 to about 140, 145. So if 2,500 isn't my number on the altitude or elevation, it's going to be really close to that. Probably a couple hundred up or down, but I think we're really close, and I'll let you guys know if I end up changing it and settling on a different number. But let's take a look at the stats. Not that there's going to be a ton to look at, but 2 pars, 1 birdie. Total putting, that's the first time that's populated. Again, my first time playing an actual GSPro around here for a video, so that's pretty cool. Total putting 9.5 feet, so I guess that was just the total putts altogether, I guess. Well, I only hit that one putt, right? So I don't know. 4 putts, that was because of the inner circle type of thing. The one I just hit was an automatic 1 putt for a birdie. But about 15 minutes, 2 out of 3 greens in regulation. First one we came up a little bit short, but we'll take that. Usually for the fairways and the greens in regulation, I want to be 2 out of 3 with this small sample size of the 3-to-tee series, if not 3 out of 3. But we'll take it, and then obviously part 3, so no fairways. But there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. First 3-to-tee in the series. Or not in the series. First 3-to-tee with my new launch monitor and indoor setup with the projector and whatnot. It is starting to get a little bit darker out as of right now, so if I do a couple more videos, maybe the projector will look even better. But that's I have the hospital track ordered. That should be up towards the end of this week. Not that you guys will see much difference there, but right now all the nets, the screen, and the black tarps are all on the rafters and the 2x4s, either by zip ties or those bungee cords with the ball on the end. But I have the hospital current track, which is essentially going to let me use this space and kind of break this down when it's not in use, and kind of like a shower curtain, be able to slide everything this way, slide that way, probably this over there, and I'm thinking about tucking everything, probably wrap a bungee cord around it and tuck everything in that back corner, and then just pick this mat up, and it'll still be a usable garage space. But let me know if you have any course requests down below. If you Google SGT, short for Simulator Golf Tour, if you Google SGT courses, there's a standalone website. There's a really cool interactive map. You can search by course name, location, see what's there, and every single course that's on there is available within GSPro for me to play. So if you have a particular course, whether it's your home course, a bucket list course, something that looks really cool on there, a fictional course, just let me know down in the comments. Give me the name of the course, the location, and just a little bit of background information, just a sentence or two of why you want me to play it. So I write all that stuff down and I relay it in the video that I do, so other people that are watching it kind of get some background information of why I'm playing it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Any comments, questions, concerns, let me know down below in the comments. And like I always leave you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at the next course.